Welcome to the session on how to compile the UDF in ANSYS Fluent. Last time I tried my UDF compilation in ANSYS Fluent, and that was like 1 year ago, and the versions I used for the Fluent were the 15 and the ANSYS Fluent 16. Also at that time I had the Windows 7, and after a very painful search I found out that the Visual Studio Express 12.0 is the way to go for this UDF stuff in the Fluent. But since the time changes, so the things also changes. Now I have the Windows 10 and ANSYS Fluent 17, and again I wanted to compile the UDF for my one of the projects. So I thought to try the latest version, that is the 16. It's in fact the Visual Studio 15 and the update of 16, but that didn't work. So then I again went back to and I tried Visual Studio Professional, which is one step above the Visual Studio Express. So for this you have to go to the Microsoft website. So you can directly write down here in the Google Chrome that you want to download the Microsoft Visual Studio 12.12 Professional. The spellings can be anything, so Google will try its best to give you the things you want to search, so don't worry about the spellings, which can be auto corrected in the Google. So you should look for the official website of the Microsoft, and don't go for the other website which may be safe, but my recommendation is directly go to the Microsoft, which is basically the creator of this program. So here you will see the download option, and you can check the system requirements, although it's written here that it is supported for the Windows 7 Service Pack 1, Windows 8, Windows Server 2008 and Windows Server 2012, but it's working fine, very fine for the Windows 10. So click on download and just download this first file, and you can also download the other files if you want to run this one as a offline installation. Means if you want to install the Visual Studio on the computer system which is not connected to internet. Otherwise, no need to download the files directly on your hard disk. Just download this one simple file, which will hardly take the seconds to download, and then you can check the directory where it is downloading. I have the different versions because I have downloaded them number of times, the 2 times for making this tutorial and 1 time for my own purpose. So double click here and run the file, and then just keep it running for like 1 or 2 hours depending on your internet speed. Mine is just 4 MB 4 Mbps, so it took me around 1.5 hours approximately. So just keep it running for the time it is installing the Visual Studio 2012 Professional. And once it's done, so you can restart your computer, and after restarting computer you can go to the directory where you have the your case and data files there. Keep in mind that for successful compilation, number one thing is that the directory where your files are should not contain any spaces. Number two, the file, the case and data file itself should not contain any spaces. And number three thing is that the UDF should be in the directory where you have the your data and the case files. Now open the case file because I don't have the data file right now. So just go to the parameters and customization, and right click on user defined functions, compiled, and add the UDF file which is 6.c. Library name, I would recommend that you should change every time, so I'm just putting some random numbers here because might be there are some old libraries which may mix up the things. Like I have the library UDF which is already there, which is compiled last time, and also I have the libraries DOF6. So it's better to, if you want to compile again, then you should give the new name. Click on build, and no errors there. Makefile is also working fine. These Makefiles errors are due to the wrong installation or no installation of the Visual Studio. So in these new versions, you don't need to have the some command prompt where you can run your Fluent. Just the Fluent's its own environment is sufficient for compiling your UDFs. So once the UDF is built, you can load it. Once you load it, this will be available in the 6.of UDF. So you can select the name which is the library we have just compiled for this UDF, which is the library lib UDF 45, which is the current library used for compiling this UDF. And now you can set the things and you can run the simulation. This UDF this particular UDF are basically used for the running this 6.of of case. So dynamic mesh tutorial we have, and if you want to see, I can show you the very fast animation here. Also we have the video tutorial on this thing, and this was the result after applying this UDF. It's a 3D pipe flow. So this is the UDF basically is calculating the forces, and it is moving the this sphere inside the circular pipe. Okay, thank you for watching this tutorial. If you have any queries, you can email me at the email ID given in the description. Thank you.